Alright, so hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to another video here on the channel. I thought now that we have seen our third round-based map inside of Cold War and that we're heading toward the end of Cold War's life cycle, I thought this is a great time to go through all of the Easter eggs and ranking them from worst to best. And you know, this is my opinion on the map's Easter eggs, and obviously if you guys have a different opinion, please let me know. And guys, let's try to argue here, we're trying to have a good time, and yeah, let's just get into the rankings. So ranking these maps isn't an easy task, but to help me, I have made a criteria which these maps kind of have to tick in order for the Easter egg to either be viewed higher or lower in my opinion. So the first thing I'll be ranking these maps on are the map layer, second being the replayability of the map's Easter egg, and then the steps, and then obviously the storyline for the map's egg. So now that you guys have a mental image on what I'm trying to base these maps Easter eggs on, the criteria I'm going through, hopefully now that if I put a map that you like lower, then hopefully this is why. Coming in our number 5th spot, this will be the Outbreak Easter egg part 2. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy this step where us Rec Room are at Sanatorium and we are now at the Rover trying to explore the Dark Aether. That is a very cool step. The reason being, I think the fact that going into the Dark Aether like blindfolded, not knowing what to expect, is a really cool thing to have. And guys, when we get to see the defected scientists and what Omega and Cryptoco has done to them, that is completely mind-blowing and I can't believe what actually has happened. It just shows the full extent of what Cryptoco is willing to do in order to see Requiem's fail. And guys, quick spoiler warning for the rest of this video. If you guys don't want to get a spoiler for any Easter egg, then guys, click off the video right now as there will be a few spoilers up ahead. And not only that, at the end of the egg, Requiem gets captured by Omega, which is really mind-blowing, and then Raptor 1 getting captured, and then Malditoden, like, what the fuck? I think the storyline for Operation Excision is pretty cool, but I don't think it's replayable nor the steps are good. So that's my opinion on the 5th spot of the video. So let's just get into our 4th spot. So for spot number 4, this is going to be 5AC. Now, this is not a bad map, but the Easter egg is just really just meh. I like how Maxis escapes the Dark Aether, and honestly, Dr. Peck as a character isn't too bad, but I think he's kind of like a Joker wannabe, and that's just, I don't know. However, the steps and the replayability of this map are very low. Now, I honestly think I've done this Easter egg at least 2 to 3 times, which is why I'm placing it above Operation Excision. And the steps are just kind of like whack. Like the step where you have to go and get the mimics and shoot them and pop the essence strap into the computer is a little bit fiddly, and I don't get the point of it. I think Maxis in this map is pretty cool, but overall I think the Omega Arch in this map is completely fishy and I don't get the point of it. So yeah, that's why it's ranked number 4. So coming in our number 3rd spot, this will be Operatia Inversia or the Outbreak Main Quest Part 1. I will be honest with you guys, the first part of this Easter egg is poo when you're going up to the silos, but after the silos, this Easter egg just skyrockets into a different dimension. I like how in these silos there is 3 areas which you can go to, and each area has a key which Ravenov needs. There is also a skill gap needed because in this area there is a bunch of Megatons, bloody Wranglers, a lot of zombies that can easily take you out. I also like how in the story we are going under Requiem's back and we are trying to stop Omega without Requiem actually knowing. It also gives the player a distrust of the director, which we don't know yet who the Requiem director is, but we do know that he isn't the nicest guy and he's probably evil, most likely. But the boss fight is a different breed. Legion is a tough boss. If you don't have the right perks or the right guns, then he can easily take you out. And the fact that there is a 9-minute timer to complete the boss fight just gives us so much more tension, and I really enjoy it. So counting in the silos and the Legion boss fight, I think this Easter egg is placed dead set in the middle with the Cold War Easter eggs. However, if we're going through before the silos, then I would have placed this way lower, but because of the silos, it's going 3rd. All in all, I think the Outbreak experience is a decent one, and I do think this Outbreak Easter egg is a good start to what could have been a better part 2, but let's just not go into that. So in the 2nd spot in this video, this will be the map Die Maschine Easter egg. I love Die Maschine as a map, and also I think the Easter egg just complements the map in a positive way. And I'll tell you what, the storyline for this map is sublime. I really like how Olaf was a normal guy who has been turned into this monster. I like how Olaf has been turned into a zombie, however, seeing his family and seeing what is at stake, he turns back and saves the day, which is just amazing. Step-wise, you've got your usual Easter egg steps where you're going to go around the map and get all of the Wonder Weapon upgrades. All in all, I think that part of the Easter egg is a little bit time consuming, but it's not that bad, and once you've done that, you get to go get the golden rod, and that's pretty fun, escaping the playgrounds. I like how the Dark Aether is used in this map, how you can go in and out of it whenever you want. Also seeing the storyline and how this one thriving community of scientists have turned into this zombie apocalypse, and it's really cool to see what's happened, and I really love that feature of this map. The map layout is also amazing, which is why I'm putting this map in our number 2 spot. And for our number 1 spot, guys, this will be a Malware Dura freaking Toad. This map has a great Easter egg, and let's go go through why this Easter egg is so great. First of all, class, people either hate him or love him. Now, he can glitch out a few times, which is the reason why I'd say he's, you know, a myth for me, but I like the step where he completely holds a freaking train. Like, what the hell? These steps are pretty cool. However, there is one step where you have the uranium and you have to try like craft it, and sometimes it can bug out, so that is kind of an issue, which hopefully is fixed in the future by Treyarch. And boys, this is the first map in a world where I can say I actually enjoy all of the steps in this map, and for that reason, that gives it a massive boost. And honestly, I love the Disco Bunny Easter egg. It's so cool, and I like how it's like a game show type of fiasco. That's pretty awesome. And for the replayability, this map is exceptionally great. Honestly, I think in the future, this will be one of the maps where I come back to on Cold War and just play the hell out of. Storyline wise, the ending with Klaus is very sad, but hey, Klaus is a goat, we all know that. And also, guys, with the director, that kind of is a bit mysterious, and at the moment, I could be setting up the next Zombies map, fingers crossed. But I think that wraps everything up. That's all my rankings for the current Cold War Easter eggs that are out right now. That is my list right now. However, in the future, I can either change some of the rankings, maybe making some higher or lower, but yeah, that's perfectly my representation of the current Easter eggs, ranking lowest to highest. And if you guys have enjoyed the content, then please consider subscribing, as we are on the road to 4K subs, and if we can hit that by the end of July, that would be really mind-blowing. Until next time, goodbye.